September 1, 1939. Early morning. Germany invaded Poland from the west. Without warning, tanks rolled down the streets, planes bombed cities. Their new strategy was called Blitzkrieg, lightning war. Not just an attack, but a storm. Meanwhile, England and France remained silent. They had promised to protect Poland. But they didn't expect an attack this swift. Hitler believed if he struck fast enough, the world wouldn't have time to react. But the world was holding its breath. And on September 3, 1939, England and France declared war on Germany. World War II had officially begun. One decision from Berlin set the world ablaze. May 1940. Germany moved swiftly to the west. This time, their targets were Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. Once again, Blitzkrieg rolled across the land. Panzer tanks broke through the Ardennes forest, considered impassable. England and France were unprepared. Within weeks, Allied forces were pushed to the beaches of Dunkirk. 338,000 British and French troops were trapped, nearly wiped out. But through Operation Dynamo, civilian and military ships from England rescued them. The evacuation succeeded, but at a steep price. France fell. June 14, 1940, Paris was occupied. Western Europe was now under the shadow of the swastika. From London, Winston Churchill vowed, "We shall fight on the beaches, in the fields, in the streets. We shall never surrender." The war was far from over. But now, the world realized Hitler was not just a threat. He was a disaster. Summer 1940. After dominating the continent, Germany prepared to invade England by air. The Battle of Britain, the largest aerial battle in history, had begun. Luftwaffe planes bombed London, ports, and airports daily. Sirens blared. The city was dark and dim. But England didn't falter. Behind the grey skies, the vastly outnumbered RAF pilots fought valiantly. Radar was used for the first time, and it saved them. Winston Churchill said, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." After weeks of battle, Hitler failed to conquer England. For the first time, the Nazis retreated. The skies of England witnessed that spirit could defeat the war machine. But Hitler wasn't done. He soon turned his gaze to the east. June 22, 1941. Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa, a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. Over 3 million German troops crossed the border. Panzers advanced swiftly, cities fell one by one. The Soviets were caught off guard. Stalin didn't believe it. But after initial doubts, the people's resistance began. Summer turned into carnage. But when winter arrived, everything changed. Snow froze. German machines broke down. Food ran out. In Stalingrad, the battle turned into hell. House to house. Knife and bare hands. Germany was trapped. Soviet troops surrounded them. Finally, in February 1943, the Nazi forces surrendered at Stalingrad. It was a turning point. For the first time, Hitler suffered a total defeat. The East didn't collapse. The East fought back. June 6, 1944. Thousands of ships crossed the English Channel. Operation D-Day began. Allied forces landed in Normandy, opening a western front to crush the Nazis from two directions. In the east, the Soviet Union continued to push Germany back. City by city was liberated, at a great cost in blood. Germany began to collapse from within. April 1945, Soviet forces surrounded Berlin. Hitler killed himself in his bunker. On May 8, 1945, Germany surrendered unconditionally. Europe cheered. World War II ended in the West. However, the world was not yet at peace. In the Pacific, the war continued to rage until atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Finally, on September 2, 1945, Japan surrendered. World War II was truly over. Over 70 million lives were lost. Cities were destroyed. The world was changed forever. But from the ruins, humans began to learn, peace must be fought for, not just spoken of.